Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 14 driven in. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home, and the tag gets him. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. So here's Michael Chavis now.
Leading off for Boston,
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Verdugo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there. Base hit. Urshela rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first
Stepping
baseman.
in and ready for another shot, Luke Voit. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
2 balls and a strike now. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. High and deep to right. Stanton looking up. Gone!
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Still 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
LeMahieu.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is foul right side. Nobody out, runner on first. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now back.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Ryan Weber answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Ryan Weber.
Aaron Judge will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Deere. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked out. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Torres.
Ready for another shot now. Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. In his career, Torres hits a little over the 270 mark. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hicks rounds the corner and is headed home. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's in time to get him. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it. Digging in for an at-bat, Michael Chavis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
3-0 to him now. And now pitch on the way. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-2, full count. And my goodness, up and in. Very dangerous that time as he dives to the ground. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. LeMahieu for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Luke Voigt. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chopper to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Martino.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 4. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. A fly out and a single for him so far.
The left fielder, Brett.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Gardner.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman, Moreland. And there's out number 2.
The designated hitter, number 99.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gio Urshela is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Rafael Devers. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
In there for strike one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice. He was able to get a single.
Jonathan Lucroy stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 9-4. Last half of the 7th here, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Luke Voigt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. And that's the third out. So the Yanks go one. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is there, 1 away. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 9-4. Marcus Walden is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64. Marcus.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Popped him up. Moreland moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now
standing in, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is all set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tyler Lyons comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 58, Tyler Lyons.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Michael.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Snap throw from the catcher. Second and third here, one man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns his 5th winner of the year. Nate Eovaldi gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.